Hi guys, good afternoon. Right now it's about 12:55 and today's 27th of March 2018. So how are you guys? What are you doing and how are the trades? I believe today is actually Nifty is having no trade zone. Means it's just not being able to decide its direction. So, it's going up and it's going down, and same thing is happening in the stocks. So if you look into it, this is Nifty's graph, right? This is how Nifty is. Although it seems to be, this is a 5-minute graph. If you see here, it has taken a good support for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 minutes means half an hour or 35 minutes. It has taken a good support and went up a little bit, but now I believe there is a little weakness in the market. Let me see what's happening with respect to 15 minutes. So in 15 minutes, it's above 10 moving average. So not much of concern, but there could be a bit more profit booking that may come in. And if I see the 30 minutes, how does 30 minutes look like? It seems to be on a good, very, very good support, right? Which is in the form of R1, right? So depending upon how Nifty honors, what Nifty honors, I mean, if I look at 30 minutes, it looks very positive to me. If I look at 5 minutes, it doesn't look positive to me, right? So, I mean, depending upon another few minutes, how Nifty behaves, we will be able to take a call. But something that I want to explain you today here is that market is in no trade zone. How do I say that? So look at any stock, like on my radar was Chola Finance, right? Chola Finance went up and then came down. Like whatever gain it had, it almost has neutralized it. Same gain it has neutralized it. So like if it is market which is going up, the stock should have been in the uptrend. Like I had Zeal on my radar. So Zeal also opened, it went down and then now it is kind of coming up, right? But I don't think so. This graph looks good to me because today it's positive. So why it's not showing me, it should have been on a higher place. See here, this is the graph. And if I convert it into 15 minutes, this is the graph. So Zeal has gone up and again it has a bit of profit booking, right? Similarly, on my radar, I have Indigo, right? So I'll show you Indigo. Indigo had a good bullish sign and then a bit of exhaustion that is setting in. I had Jet Airways on my radar. Look at the beautiful breakout that Jet Airways has given today, and it just flew after its morning range was broken. Then I had definitely all throughout, I've been telling you, I have Jubilant Food on my radar. Today again, it gave a good momentum. But see, the first candle was so huge, and after that, the momentum is right within this candle. Another stock that I had on my radar since yesterday was SRF. See the beautiful breakout that the stock has given, right? But if I look into, market is not doing much, right now. Market is just trying to hold itself, and neither it is falling nor it is going up. So one thing that I want to tell you guys, anything that you want to do now onwards should be in April futures, right? So just remove from your radar all the March options. In case you want to trade in Nifty, you want to take a Nifty call or Nifty put, please trade in the month of April. No more trading in the month of March. Why? Because we are having expiry in another 2 days. So, the premium is going to deplete very, very fast. So that is why it's a good idea to trade in the next series. So, like some of my stocks which I've always talked about, like, Flips Carbon. Look at Flips Carbon. Every time you get it on support, you have to create entry. Every time. And look at how it has been bouncing back. You don't get opportunity to enter into Flips Carbon, right? Why? Because let me show you here how it has been going up. See how it has been just heading up. Like these kind of breakouts come in Flips Carbon. So if you want to buy, if you want to create position, these are all monopoly stock. You can definitely look into it, right? Solid Marubozu candles, or maybe you can just wait for this border to be crossed, and then you can take an entry. Another stock that I had on my radar was Wockhardt Pharma. And look at Wockhardt Pharma. Wockhardt Pharma has basically given a good breakout, right? Wockhardt Pharma has given a good breakout today, right? So, what I'm trying to tell you here is that those who want to still work in options, they can work, but switch over to now the April series. No more, you know, um, March series. So let's, now further analyze Nifty. Let me just once again take up the 15 minutes graph. So 15 minutes graph, what I can see, the buying is coming from there's a huge push that, what I can see from today's Nifty graph. Let me just analyze Nifty graph today. Right, this is how Nifty looks like. Let me take up a pen and then I draw it for you. So Nifty went up, bulls took it up, bears brought it back. Then bulls took it up, then bears brought it down. Then bulls pushed it up, bears brought it down. Right? There is a continuous tussle going on between the bulls and the bears. Right? There is, an endless fight going on right now. And it's a muscle power that's going on. People are really fighting to, win in this game, right? But there is no decisiveness. If you look into the market today, if you look into the Nifty today, just see here, it is not being able to decisively break its morning range in either of the direction, right? See here, this is the morning range. It's not being able to decide its morning range in either of the direction. It broke the morning range, but it had the R1 on its head, and it's not ready to fall either. So Nifty is basically, trying to hold itself. Let's go and look into the option chain. What's happening in the option chain? So there's a huge call writing happening. This has been open. This open interest has developed today, 10,200. Means there's a huge, border that Nifty has at 10,200. Let me refresh. So there is a little unwinding that has happened. It was 27 lakhs. Now it has become 26 lakhs. So this is a minor, unwinding that has happened. So any direction, Nifty may head in any direction, upward or downward. We really don't know, right? What could be a decisive factor that in 5 minutes it should not break its 50 moving average support, right? It has been holding it for quite some time. So if Nifty honors this support, then Nifty may take some, more time and go up a little bit more, and then there may be some profit booking that may come in, right? So look at, as I always tell you, whenever I see the, metal sector positive, I feel Nifty will be positive. Look at Hindalco, right? Look at Hindalco. Today it's positive. Hindalco is positive today. I mean, if I make it 1 day, you can see from here, Nifty, the Hindalco is positive. VEDL is positive, right? You can see in 1 day. This is not a 1 day graph. This is a 1 day graph. So it opened gap up and it's maintaining that gap. And look at Tata Steel. That's also in a positive zone. That's also in a positive zone. So entire metal sector is in the positive zone. And that gives me a bit of indication that Nifty is going to be positive. It's fighting. There's a huge fight is going on right now. So let's see what is honored and how it is honored. Which direction, whether the bulls or the bears, who are going to be the winners, right? So a very crucial level is right now. Nifty has to break this channel, the morning range, with decisiveness, with momentum, and maintain that momentum. Then only Nifty will be in the upward direction. Okay. Now, what some of the stocks that I have given on my Telegram channel, one of them was there are 2 stocks that I have given. I want to discuss all both of them, basically 3 of them I have given. So one of them was FLFL, yeah, Future Lifestyle. So let's see where Future Lifestyle is. So we gave it at about for 395 or so, and it has given a very good run up, right? Very nice run up it has given. I gave it somewhere around 395, and it is touched even 421 today. Then another one that I have given was I have given another one as, let me just have a look. Khadim. Khadim. So Khadim is also really doing pretty well, right? So here, see, look at it. It met our first target. We gave our first target as, I still am very, very upset the way Zerodha works. Look at the beautiful, beautiful run up that the stock is having, right? Look at it. Beautiful Marubozu candle that it has made today, and it has crossed our first level. If you just look into it, I gave this as my first level and it has crossed that. So see here, I gave the first level in Khadim as 725. See here, so we gave Khadim the first level is 725. It is already at that point. Khadim is just touching 725, right? So what I'm trying to tell you here is, please learn how do you trade in the market, right? And learn with us. We will be teaching you in all the various possible segments that you want to have your, in which you want to learn. You have to go to my stockprotraining.com and contact my team. This is my website. You can go and contact my team and talk to them about, upcoming webinars. And I'm sure they will be able to guide you through, and you will be able to join our upcoming webinars, which are starting from, first week of April, right? And every segment we will be working upon it. Every segment we will be trading in will be, you can comfortably take whatever you feel like, good in. And let's see, I'm sure it'll be a beautiful journey. And the only aim that I hold in my mind, or my team holds in their heart, is basically to make you independent and make you learn about all finer nuances of the market, right? So let's see in the Nifty, what's happening in the Nifty. So I'm coming up with a lot of research. I'm doing a lot of research, which I'll be soon, slowly, gradually be teaching you here. Some on the open forum, and some, of course, will be our proprietary work, which we'll be teaching in our webinars. So we are doing extensive research for you guys, so that you all have just one, thing from the market, that is the profit, right? Just stay tuned, just stay connected, just talk to my team, just remain, understand how we trade, what we trade, and look for, opportunity. And stock market is all about waiting for the right moment to enter into it, right? So this is what, I believe that once you learn it, you will have no problem in entering. Let me just look into Nifty once again before I close. So this is how, see, Zerodha is again having some problem. I don't know what problem is. So one concern that is on my mind right now about Nifty is, one concern that I have about Nifty is that in 30 minutes, it has a resistance on its head. This pivot point, right? This pivot point Nifty has to cross with volumes. If Nifty crosses this with volume, then Nifty will go up. Right now, it's struggling to hold itself on this level, right? This struggle has to be a decisive struggle in either of the direction, right? If I look into this stochastic, this is stochastic that I have put just the default value. If I look into the stochastic, there is a upward trend, turn that has happened. But if I look into the candles, it's a big red candle in 30 minutes. So either of the possibility exists in the market, right? I'm ready with my call. I'm ready with my put. I'll see which direction I get the opportunity and I will take a call, right? But Nifty alone will give you so much money that you don't need to look here and there. Nifty alone, right? Only thing is you need to understand Nifty and you need to trade in the right direction. So guys, I'm really, really looking forward to see you, in my webinar. and contact my team and learn for life. You pay once, but you learn for your entire life. You will be able to generate good calls, you will be able to trade nicely, like I told you. And on my radar was Indigo, on my radar was Jet Airways, on my radar was Chola Finance. All my members who have worked with me, yesterday we figured out these stocks. Chola Finance was on our radar, right? Then we had on our radar Zeal, right? Zeal has also given a positive breakout today. Then we had on our radar many stocks, many stocks we had figured out yesterday, and all of them are doing good, right? So definitely, keep on your portfolio. These should be in your portfolio. These should not be the stocks for trading. These should be in your portfolio. Like Flips Carbon, HEG, these should be these stocks are basically your stocks for almost next generation. Keep it in your portfolio. I wouldn't say that trade in them, but of course, if you're active in stock market, then I have told you the exiting policy. Whenever there is a red, Heiken-Ishii candle forms in one day, exit your trade, right? If you have entered based on certain thing, just what do you need to do? Go to one day, put the Heiken-Ishii candle. Whenever the first red candle appears, doji appears, exit your trade, right? Again buy whenever flathead candle appears over here in one day. Remember that flat bottom green candle appears, create your buy position. So according to us, according to that, today there was a buy at 1016, and see where it is right now, 1079, 1094. It has reached to that point. So these are the stocks you can always trade based on Heiken-Ishii candle, right? I would suggest that always base it on Heiken-Ishii candle and buy it. The time frame has to be one day, and first red doji, exit your trade. First red doji, exit your trade and buy back at lower levels. The moment you get it on a flat bottom green candle, buy, create a buy position. So now I believe market Nifty looks pretty much positive to me, and hopefully it should go up. Hopefully it should go up a few more points, and hopefully we should be able to, like I have on my radar, Nifty call of 10,400, and that to be April. I will enter with a certain criteria, and let's see how it goes, right? So this is what I wanted to share, guys. Please take care of your trades. Please take care of your money. Take wise decisions, right? Take thoughtful decisions. No emotions in the stock market. Only when your technicals tell you, then you enter into it. Otherwise, you don't need to, right? With this, I'm signing off, and we'll meet tomorrow again. I'm trying to get some good stocks for you today also, and hope for the best. Hope for the best. But one more thing before I close, I have some concerns about Nifty, right? And what are those concerns? Let me just explain you here. Now see here, Nifty is on a very, very good support, right? But it's way below its all these 50 moving average and this pivot point, right? So my concern is going to remain till crosses and goes above 10,530, or rather I would say 10,600. For me, Nifty will be in a positive zone only when Nifty crosses 10,636 in cash, right? That is when we could say Nifty is again in the heading up direction. Means from somewhere from here, 500 more points, Nifty has to go up, right? So just be careful till Nifty crosses 10,600. Till then you have to be extremely careful, right? Put tight stop losses, keep booking your profits ASAP, and don't carry forward them for longer duration. Longer duration trades will only come when Nifty crosses 10,630, right? That is when you will be able to create long positions for longer duration. So with this, I want to sign off. We'll meet tomorrow again. But meanwhile, I'm trying to filter out some good stocks for you. Good day, guys. Bye-bye. Trade well.